Hey everyone, welcome with another video. So let's talk about something that every single one of us has. Something we go to every day. Something we love, something we feel safe in. Our home. Today I am going to talk to you about my home. My rooms, my building, my neighborhood, all of it. And as I talk, I want you to just listen. Just relax, listen, and let the English flow into your ears naturally. This is how real language learning happens, not from any lists, but from listening to real and natural speech. So get comfortable and let's begin. Okay, so let me start by telling you a little about where I live. My family and I live in an apartment. Now, an apartment is basically a home that is inside a big building. Many families live in the same building, but everyone has their own separate home. It's very common in cities around the world. Our apartment is on the third floor. The third floor. That means we are quite high up. We don't just walk up to our door. We actually take a lift to get there. A lift, some people call it an elevator, is that small moving box inside a building that carries you up and down between floors. Without the lift, we would have to climb a lot of stairs. And trust me, I've done it before when the lift was not working. And by the time I reached our floor, I was completely out of breath. So yes, I am very grateful for that lift every single day. Now, the building itself, it's in a really great location. It's downtown, which means it's in the center of the city. Everything is close to us. Right next to our building, there is a supermarket, which is perfect because whenever we need groceries or something quick, we just go downstairs and we are there in less than 2 minutes. And right across from our building, just on the other side of the road, there is a bank. Very suitable, right? But I want to tell you something. Living downtown means the area is quite busy. There are cars, there are people walking, there are shops open late at night. So yes, it is a little noisy. But honestly, I actually like it. That noise, that energy, it makes me feel like I am right in the middle of life. It makes the city feel alive, and I love that feeling. So, that is the building and the location. But here, let me take you inside. Let me show you our home. All right, imagine you are standing right outside our apartment. The first thing you see is our front door. Our front door is a solid wooden door, painted a dark brown color. It looks strong and serious from the outside, but the moment you open it and step in, everything changes. It feels warm. It feels welcoming. It feels like home. Right next to the front door, there is also a small gate. A gate is like a little barrier. It's an extra layer before you actually reach the front door. In our building, the main gate is downstairs at the entrance. It keeps the building secure, and you need a key or a code to open it. I actually feel very safe because of that gate. Okay, you have opened the door. You step inside, and the first room you walk into is our living room. I have to tell you, I love our living room. It is honestly my favorite place in the entire apartment. It's a large room, and the first thing you notice when you walk in is the big window. Because we are on the third floor, when you look through that window, you can see the entire city. The buildings, the streets, the lights at night. It's like having a painting on your wall. Except the painting is real, and it changes every hour of the day. In the morning, the sunlight comes through it and fills the whole room with this warm, golden light. I sometimes just stand there with my coffee and look outside for a few minutes before the day begins. It's my little moment of peace. Now in the living room, we have a sofa, a very comfortable sofa, perfect for sitting, perfect for lying down. Next to the sofa, we have 2 chairs, so the whole family can sit together comfortably. My father usually takes 1 chair. I sometimes sit on the sofa. Right in front of the sofa, there's a coffee table. It's a low, small table, the kind you put in front of a sofa. My mother loves flowers, so she always makes sure there are some on the table. They make the room feel cheerful and alive. I think every home needs flowers. They just change the energy of a room completely. So that is our living room. The window, the sofa, 2 chairs, the coffee table, and the flowers. Simple, but beautiful. After the living room, we come to the kitchen. Our kitchen is interesting, and this might sound a little strange. There are no windows in it. Usually kitchens have at least 1 small window for fresh air and light, but ours does not. When I first moved in, I thought I wouldn't like that. I thought it would feel dark and closed in, but actually it doesn't bother me anymore, because the kitchen is very clean and very modern. Everything is organized, everything is neat, and the lighting inside is good. So even without a window, it still feels like a nice place to be. And I love cooking. I genuinely enjoy it. Sometimes in the evenings, I cook a full dinner for my family. Nothing makes me happier than seeing everyone sitting down together and enjoying food that I made with my own hands. The kitchen, even without windows, has become one of my favorite rooms because of those moments. Now, let's talk about the bedrooms. In our apartment, we have 2 small bedrooms. They are cozy and comfortable. And honestly, a bedroom doesn't need to be huge. It just needs to feel like a place where you can rest, where you can sleep well, where you feel completely at ease. And both of our bedrooms give us exactly that feeling. Now let me also tell you about the bathroom. Every home has one, right? Ours is clean and simple. And in our apartment, the bathroom is right between the 2 bedrooms, which is very practical for the whole family. And then, one of my favorite parts of our home, the balcony. Oh, the balcony. I spend so much time there. A balcony is like a small outdoor platform attached to your apartment. You can step outside, breathe fresh air, and see the outside world without actually leaving your home. Because we are on the 3rd floor, the view from our balcony is amazing. I go there in the mornings sometimes, or in the evenings when the weather is nice. Just standing there, looking at the city below, it is one of the best feelings. And finally, let me tell you about the one part of our home that is a little different from the rest: the garden. Now you might be thinking, didn't you say you live in an apartment on the 3rd floor? How do you have a garden? This garden is not attached to our apartment directly. It's actually a shared garden space on the ground floor of the building outside the main entrance. It belongs to everyone in the building, and every resident can enjoy it. There are some plants, some trees, a couple of small benches. It's a quiet, green little corner in the middle of a busy city. I go there sometimes to just sit and think. When the kids in the building are playing outside, it becomes a joyful and happy space. I love that our building has it. It adds something natural and peaceful to city living. So let me take you back through everything we talked about today one more time. Just listen. We talked about the lift, that moving box that takes you between floors. We talked about the stairs, the steps you climb when the lift isn't there. We talked about the gate and the front door, the entrance to the building and to our home. We talked about the living room, our favorite room, with the big window, the comfortable sofa, the 2 chairs, the coffee table, and the fresh flowers. We talked about the kitchen, clean and modern, with no windows, but full of warm cooking memories. We talked about the 2 small bedrooms, quiet and perfect for rest. We talked about the bathroom, simple and clean. We talked about the balcony, our little outdoor escape in the sky. We talked about the dining room area where the whole family comes together to eat and share stories. That is my home, simple, 3rd floor, downtown, and I love every single part of it. You know, home is not really about how fancy it looks. Home is about the people in it, the memories you make, the smells from the kitchen, the light coming through the window in the morning. That is what makes a home feel like a home. I hope today's lesson was enjoyable for you. I hope the English felt natural and easy to follow. And I hope that next time someone asks you, "Tell me about your home," you will have plenty of beautiful words to use. Thank you so much for watching and for listening till the end. It really means a lot. If this video helped you, please give it a like. It helps this channel reach more learners like you. And if you want to keep improving your English through listening just like this, make sure you subscribe so you never miss a new lesson. I'll see you in the next video. Keep listening, keep learning, and take care of yourself.